All right, let's get this meeting started. Today, we're focusing on the absolute bedrock of our entire operation, the growers. We can have the most legendary genetics in the world, but without the right hands to cultivate them, they're just stories.
Precisely, Reggie. You can have the sheet music to a Beethoven symphony, but if you hand it to a toddler with a kazoo, you're not going to get the ode to joy. You're going to get a sticky mess and a headache. Growers are our virtuosos.
That's one way to put it. It's about trust. When we pass our genetics, our history, to a grower, we're entrusting them with a legacy. They are the guardians of these iconic strains. They have to understand the nuances of each plant, from OG Kush's specific light needs to Bubba Kush's particular temperament.
It's more than just understanding, Reggie. It's a relationship. A great grower has conversations with their plants. Not literally, of course, though I don't judge. I once knew a grower who swore his plants perked up when he played them old funk music. He claimed George Clinton was a natural pest deterrent.
Okay, maybe not that far. But your point stands. It's about intuition. A skilled grower can walk into a room and just feel what the plants need. They can spot a nutrient deficiency from 20 paces, or tell if the humidity is off by the way the leaves are praying. It's a sixth sense, honed over years of dedication.
It's agricultural science at its finest. They're part botanist, part artist, part therapist. They have to manage light cycles with the precision of a NASA mission director and maintain pH levels with the focus of a bomb defusal expert. One small slip, and a whole crop of potential premium flower could end up as, scientifically speaking, sad lettuce.
Sad lettuce is the perfect term for it. And that's why we partner with the best. We seek out growers who share our obsession with quality. People who see a trichome not as a tiny crystal, but as a vault protecting precious cannabinoids and terpenes. They are just as committed to delivering that premium quality assured experience as we are.
They are the unsung heroes, Reggie. They're the ones up at dawn, checking on their leafy children. They're the ones who lose sleep over a slight temperature drop. We get to enjoy the final product, the perfectly cured aromatic bud. But they are the ones who orchestrate the entire masterpiece from a tiny seed or clone. We should give them capes.
Capes might be a bit much, but the sentiment is right. Our job is to preserve the legacy of these genetics. The grower's job is to bring that legacy to life. It's a sacred trust. Without their expertise and passion, House of Kush is just a great story. With them, it's an experience you can hold in your hand.
And what a magnificent experience it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, this specimen of OG Kush is telling me it wants a closer look. I think it's a bit of an exhibitionist.
As a matter of fact, I think we should head to Maryland and see this expertise with our own eyes.
Well, dab-nabbit, let's go.
All right, Doc. How cool is this to be live on location from the heart of the magic SunMed growers? Today, I can't wait to show your followers the incredible journey our strains take, from tiny seed to the premium flower you love.
I'm stoked, Reggie. Let's go from A to Z, or more accurately, from clone to cure. This is where the symphony of science and nature begins. And it all starts in the nursery, which I like to call the cannabis kindergarten.
Cannabis kindergarten, I love it. So talk us through it. We provide SunMed with our prized genetics. These are clones, exact genetic copies of our legendary mother plants. What happens next?
These little ones are pampered from day one. They get the perfect amount of light, humidity, and gentle nutrients to encourage strong root development. It's a delicate phase. You have to treat them like fragile little geniuses. Too much stress, and they'll get cranky. Not enough attention, and they won't reach their full, potent potential. It's like raising tiny leafy rock stars.
Once they've graduated from kindergarten, they move into the vegetative stage. This is where they really start to bulk up. Look at this room. It's a sea of green. The focus here is on building a strong structure, right?
Precisely. This is their growth spurt phase. SunMed uses a combination of natural sunlight and supplemental lighting to give the plants a full 18 hours of light per day. They're essentially telling the plants, eat up, get strong, build those branches. This is where all the energy for future bud production is stored. A weak veg stage leads to a disappointing harvest. It's like skipping leg day, but for plants.
Never skip leg day. Okay? So after they're strong and ready, it's time for the main event, flowering. This is where the magic really happens. The light schedule changes to 12 hours on, 12 hours off. This signals to the plants that it's time to reproduce, and that's when they start producing these beautiful resinous flowers.
And this is where SunMed's expertise truly shines. They monitor everything with scientific precision. The nutrients are dialed in for flower production. The humidity is controlled to prevent mold, and the airflow is managed to keep the plants healthy. They're watching the trichomes develop under microscopes, waiting for that perfect moment when they turn from clear to cloudy to a beautiful amber. That's the peak of potency. Harvesting too early or too late can completely change the effect of the strain.
It's an art form. And once they reach that peak, it's harvest time. But the process is far from over. Next comes drying and curing, which is arguably one of the most critical steps for preserving flavor and ensuring a smooth experience.
Oh, absolutely. You can grow the most beautiful flower in the world, but if you rush the cure, you'll ruin it. It's like cooking a gourmet steak and then serving it on a paper plate. SunMed has this process down to a science. The plants are slow-dried in a perfectly controlled environment to preserve the delicate terpenes. Think of terpenes as the plant's essential oils. They're responsible for the aroma and flavor. A fast dry will bake them right off.
After drying, the buds are cured. This process can take weeks, but it's what makes the final product so smooth and flavorful. It breaks down chlorophyll and allows the terpenes to fully mature. It's the final step that elevates good cannabis to great cannabis.
It's the grand finale. From a tiny clone in a cozy kindergarten to a perfectly cured, terpene-rich flower, ready to deliver the premium quality House of Kush is known for. Every step is handled with passion, precision, and a deep respect for the plant.
And that's the journey. It's a testament to the synergy between our legacy genetics and SunMed's masterful cultivation. It's how we ensure that every time you experience House of Kush, you're experiencing the best.
A true masterpiece, from our house to yours. Now I think one of these Bubba Kush flowers is calling my name. It says it wants to tell me a bedtime story. For more info about SunMed growers and House of Kush, visit sunmedgrowers.com and houseofkush.co. Until next week, stay lifted, my friends.